you ever looked at an ordinary Australian 10-cent coin from 2006 and wondered if it could be worth far more than the 10 cents printed on it? Most people toss these coins into jars, pockets, or cash registers without a second thought. But hidden among millions of everyday coins are examples that have captured the attention of collectors around the world. Some rare varieties, exceptional mint condition pieces, and unusual mint errors have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Today, we're uncovering the fascinating story behind the 2006 Australian 10-cent coin, exploring its history, design, rarity, value, and the surprising details that could make one example stand out from the rest. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to Coin Collection 1, because every coin has a story and the next valuable treasure could already be sitting in your collection. The Australian 10-cent coin represents much more than everyday pocket change. It reflects Australia's national identity, rich wildlife, and modern monetary history. Since decimal currency was introduced on February 14, 1966, Australia replaced the old pounds, shillings, and pence system with dollars and cents. This historic transition marked a new era for the country's economy, simplifying trade and creating a fresh series of beautifully designed coins. The 10-cent denomination quickly became one of the most recognizable coins in circulation and has remained an important part of Australian commerce ever since. The 2006 issue carries additional historical significance because it was released during a period of strong economic growth in Australia. The nation was experiencing expanding international trade, rising commodity exports, and increasing global recognition. While millions of Australians handled these coins every day, very few imagined that some examples would eventually become collectible pieces studied by numismatists and searched for by enthusiasts around the world. One of the most admired features of the Australian 10-cent coin is its reverse design featuring the magnificent Superb Lyrebird. This remarkable bird is famous for its incredible ability to imitate the sounds of other birds, animals, machinery, and even human-made noises. The design was created by renowned Australian artist Stuart Devlin, whose artistic vision has appeared on numerous Australian decimal coins. The detailed feathers, graceful posture, and elegant composition make this one of the most attractive circulating coin designs ever produced. Even after decades, collectors continue to praise the artistic beauty and technical precision displayed on such a small piece of metal. The obverse of the 2006 coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. Around the portrait appears the royal inscription, identifying Her Majesty as Queen of Australia and the Commonwealth realms. This portrait became familiar to millions of people throughout the world and represents one of the defining images of modern coinage. Every detail, from the Queen's crown to the lettering surrounding the portrait, reflects the Royal Australian Mint's commitment to producing high-quality circulating currency. The Royal Australian Mint in Canberra produced the 2006 Australian 10-cent coin. Unlike many countries that identify coins with mint marks, standard Australian circulating 10-cent coins generally do not display a traditional mint mark. As a result, collectors often identify the coin primarily by its year, design characteristics, condition, and any unusual production varieties rather than by mint letters. Special commemorative issues or collector products may differ, but the regular circulation coin does not normally include a visible mint mark. The coin itself is carefully engineered for durability. It is struck from cupronickel, an alloy consisting primarily of copper and nickel. This combination provides excellent resistance to corrosion while giving the coin its distinctive silver appearance. The coin measures approximately 23.6 millimeters in diameter, weighs about 5.65 grams, and features a reeded edge that helps improve grip while also discouraging counterfeiting. Every specification was selected to balance durability, usability, and production efficiency. Creating a coin like this involves remarkable precision. Sheets of cupronickel are rolled to exact thickness before circular blanks are punched out. These blanks are cleaned, softened through heat treatment, polished, and prepared for striking. Powerful coining presses then force the blank between engraved dies using tremendous pressure, transferring every tiny detail onto both sides of the coin in a fraction of a second. After striking, quality inspectors monitor production to ensure that only properly made coins enter circulation. Even with modern technology, occasional errors still occur, and these mistakes often become the most valuable discoveries for collectors. Although millions of 2006 Australian 10-cent coins entered circulation, the overwhelming majority remain worth only face value because they are common and heavily circulated. However, condition changes everything. Coins that have never entered circulation and retain their original mint luster are significantly more desirable. Professional grading services evaluate coins based on preservation, assigning grades that range from heavily worn examples to nearly perfect mint state specimens. As the grade increases, collector demand and market value often rise dramatically. This is where the excitement truly begins. Most circulated 2006 Australian 10-cent coins are inexpensive, but exceptionally preserved examples can command much higher prices. Coins certified in superb mint state condition, especially those with outstanding eye appeal, strong strike quality, and brilliant original surfaces, may attract serious collector interest. If an extraordinary specimen appears at auction and multiple collectors compete for it, the final selling price can exceed expectations. Another reason collectors search through countless Australian coins is the possibility of discovering mint errors. Error coins are accidental products of the minting process, making them genuinely unique compared to ordinary circulation pieces. Off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, die chips, broad strikes, double strikes, and dramatic die clashes all represent examples of errors that collectors actively seek. While minor imperfections usually have little value, dramatic and easily visible mint errors can become highly desirable and sometimes sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on rarity and demand. Occasionally, collectors hear stories claiming that every 2006 Australian 10-cent coin is worth $1,000 or more. This is one of the biggest myths in modern coin collecting. In reality, ordinary circulated examples are extremely common and are generally worth their face value. Prices approaching $1,000 typically apply only to exceptionally rare mint errors, nearly flawless professionally graded specimens, or extraordinary auction results involving unusual circumstances. Understanding this distinction helps collectors avoid unrealistic expectations while still appreciating the genuine excitement of searching for rare examples. Authentication is another essential part of collecting. Counterfeit coins exist throughout the numismatic market, although fake Australian 10-cent coins are less common than counterfeit gold or silver pieces. Collectors should carefully examine weight, diameter, thickness, edge reading, lettering, design sharpness, and metallic appearance. A genuine coin should match official specifications closely. Professional grading companies provide authentication, encapsulation, and grading services that increase buyer confidence and help preserve valuable specimens for future generations. Preserving a collectible coin requires patience and proper care. One of the most common mistakes beginners make is cleaning coins. Polishing or scrubbing a coin may seem like a good idea, but it often destroys the original surface that collectors value most. Even a gentle cleaning can leave microscopic scratches that permanently reduce the coin's value. Instead, collectors store coins in acid-free holders, capsules, or albums designed specifically for long-term preservation. Keeping coins away from moisture, humidity, chemicals, and excessive handling helps maintain their condition for years to come. The popularity of Australian coins has grown steadily in international collecting communities. Collectors appreciate Australia's distinctive wildlife themes, consistent minting quality, and fascinating decimal history. The Superb Lyrebird design has become especially iconic because it celebrates one of Australia's most extraordinary native birds. Many international collectors assemble complete date sets of Australian decimal coinage, making the 2006 issue an important part of those collections. Interestingly, not every coin from the same year looks exactly alike. Differences in strike quality, die wear, luster, and preservation create subtle variations that experienced collectors quickly recognize. Coins struck early in a die's life often display sharper details than those produced after thousands of strikes. These small differences may seem insignificant to casual observers, but can substantially influence collector desirability. Auction records demonstrate another important lesson in coin collecting. Two coins with the same date and denomination can sell for dramatically different prices depending on condition, certification, rarity, eye appeal, and buyer demand. This explains why one ordinary circulated coin might be worth only 10 cents, while another example of the same date, preserved in nearly perfect condition or featuring a dramatic mint error, may realize hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Every valuable auction result has a story behind it, reminding collectors that rarity alone is only one part of the equation. For new collectors, searching through change remains one of the most enjoyable aspects of the hobby. Every handful of coins offers the possibility of discovering something unusual. While finding a $1,000 coin is extremely unlikely, the excitement of identifying an attractive uncirculated example, an interesting die variety, or an authentic mint error keeps millions of collectors engaged. Coin collecting combines history, art, economics, science, and the thrill of discovery into a single fascinating hobby. The investment potential of modern coins should always be approached with realistic expectations. Most circulating coins will never become highly valuable, but carefully selected high-grade examples, certified specimens, and genuine mint errors can appreciate over time as collector demand grows. Successful collectors focus on knowledge rather than speculation, learning how rarity, condition, historical significance, and market trends interact before making purchasing decisions. Perhaps the greatest value of the 2006 Australian 10-cent coin lies not in its market price, but in the remarkable story it tells. Every coin has passed through countless hands, witnessed everyday life, and quietly documented Australia's economic history. It serves as a small but enduring piece of national heritage, connecting generations through commerce, craftsmanship, and culture. The next time you receive Australian change, take a closer look before spending it. Examine the date, study the lyrebird, inspect the edge, and search carefully for anything unusual. You may simply have an ordinary circulation coin, or you could discover an exceptional example that deserves further examination by experienced collectors or professional grading services. The thrill of that possibility is what keeps the world of numismatics alive. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the history and mystery of the 2006 Australian 10-cent coin. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just beginning your collecting adventure, remember that every remarkable collection starts with a single coin and a curious mind. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Coin Collection 1, share it with fellow collectors, and leave a comment telling us the most interesting coin you've ever found in your pocket change. Until next time, keep searching, keep learning, and remember that today's ordinary coin could become tomorrow's treasured collectible.